going to have the opening prayer by Father Marcos.
Gracias por su presencia hoy aquí esta tarde en esta gran celebración en honor al hermano Lorenzo R. Blanco. En nombre del Padre Jorge Acosta, el párroco, vengo a dar la oración primera. En el Padre Espíritu Santo, amén. Sí, Dios nuestro, tú que quieres todas tus criaturas vivan unidas bajo el mismo cielo, iluminadas por el mismo sol, y nos has manifestado por tu Hijo Jesucristo, que quiere ser reconocido como Padre de la familia humana, a reunirnos gozosos para dedicar esta calle en honor a nuestro hermano Lorenzo R. Blanco. Queremos unir nuestra alegría a la acción de gracias por tus beneficios, por enviar personas como él a nuestra ciudad de Newark. Nuestra fe nos mueve a reconocer la huella de su presencia en todos los acontecimientos de la vida. Por eso elevamos hacia ti nuestro espíritu agradecido. Te bendecimos, Padre, porque hoy podemos dedicar públicamente esta calle de nuestra ciudad de Newark. Bendice y protege nuestra ciudad. Que tenga más ciudadanos buenos como el hermano Lorenzo, que con su generosidad y sonrisa iluminó la vida de muchos hermanos y hermanas. Te bendecimos y derrama sobre nosotros, nuestras preocupaciones y trabajos, la bendición abundante de tu gracia, para que viviendo según tu voluntad seamos dignos de vivir un día con todos tus hijos e hijas en la casa del cielo. Por Jesucristo nuestro Señor. Amén.
We're going to have the opening remarks by Councilman at Large Luis A. Quintana.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. In celebrating this occasion of a street, you know, we've been busy this week. Councilman Gonzalez, 2 streets were named this week, 2 police officers, Councilman Ramos, Councilwoman Roundtree, and all of us have been in Juan Rivera, the register. We've been busy all week. You know, if we don't name streets after people who pave ways, then we make a mistake. History is not about those people who we have to highlight. History is about those people that paved the way for people like us to be elected officials. Esta semana ha sido una semana aquí en la ciudad donde el fin de semana se nombraron el concejal González y el concejal Aníbal Ramos, 2 calles y la concejal Roundtree. Se nombraron 2 calles para 2 policías que ya no están con nosotros. Y qué bonito hoy reconocer este día un gran cubano, para mí un buen comerciante, un gran cubano. Lo conocí cuando tenía 16 años, allí en la esquina. Este era Fidelity Bank. This used to be Fidelity Bank. Y me recuerdo de ese gran cubano. Yo le decía, mira, quiero un recorte así. Y me dejó tener pelo, ¿ves? Algunos no tenemos pelo, ¿verdad, Carlos? Yo me quedé con pelo, un poco de pelo. ¿Está? Pero yo sí, pero mira, por eso fue, mira la diferencia. Entonces, era interesante en aquellos tiempos porque el recorte era el sitio donde ir. Entonces, no tiene casco. Entonces era un sitio interesante porque uno iba ahí. Entonces él decía, ¿cuál quiere, maestro? Entonces, él cogía con una pernilla y le decía, este es el que quiere, y vas a salir igual. Y a sus 2 hijos siempre los conocí ahí, como jóvenes que estaban en la escuela, los 2 gemelos. Y me recuerdo de Blanco, que algún día yo me decía, voy para el banco, y mira, el banco donde iba, se convirtió en la escuela, donde se educa para que aquellos aprendan a cortar pelo, ¿no? Aquí yo tengo un poquito, me queda todavía, pero pero mis amigos y mis amigas, el señor Blanco fue recortaba el pelo al concejal Aníbal Ramos, a su papá, a mi papá. Era una cosa de familia. A su familia hoy le doy las gracias. Le doy las gracias porque La comunidad puertorriqueña, conjunto con la comunidad cubana, trabajamos siempre juntos aquí. Cuando las dos comunidades éramos grandes aquí en aquellos tiempos, que éramos las dos comunidades que, ¿verdad? Entonces después llegar a la comunidad dominicana, pero los puertorriqueños y cubanos trabajamos en aquellos tiempos y nos apoyábamos el uno al otro. Y lo que quiero dejarles saber a ustedes es que tenemos que seguir apoyándonos. A los empresarios que están aquí en la avenida, Fotoamor, los demás que están aquí presentes, al economista aquí que está con nosotros, a todos ustedes. Por favor, tenemos que apoyarnos, estar juntos siempre. Blanco siempre hablaba de eso, Lorenzo hablaba de que la unificación. Me decía, mira, ustedes tienen que estar unidos, tenemos que estar unidos aquí. Y es verdad que Puerto Rico y Cuba son de un pájaro de las dos alas. Y las dos recibimos balas heridas en un solo corazón. Pero la lucha de ese cubano que luchaba por la libertad de su patria cubana. Siempre me decía, Luis, yo estoy loco por que Cuba sea libre. Y nunca es tarde. Algún día, ustedes hermanos cubanos, esperemos que su libertad llegue y su democracia exista en su Cuba. Nosotros tenemos mucho en común, los puertorriqueños junto con los cubanos, porque ustedes cogieron su independencia, ganaron su independencia y nosotros no. Los puertorriqueños no pudimos coger nuestra independencia, no que estamos promoviendo la independencia de Puerto Rico, pero ustedes tuvieron la independencia suya y nosotros los puertorriqueños nos quedamos fuera. Pero gracias a ustedes, hermanos, porque la batalla nunca se termina. La lucha es para todos, puertorriqueños, dominicanos, sur y centroamericanos, todos juntos, bajo una bandera, bajo un sentido, y poner a Cristo primero. Le doy las gracias a Carmen, a René, a todos los que estuvieron aquí presentes hoy, al staff, a Josie, está por ahí, a Germany, gracias por también cantar hoy, que es de la parte de allá de la staff de Aníbal Ramos, gracias a usted, joven, y gracias a todos ustedes. Y yo cultivo la rosa blanca en este junio que viene, como en enero, para un amigo sincero y franco que fue, el señor Lorenzo fue un amigo, y no lo olvidaré jamás. Y esta esquina aquí es un símbolo de que un hombre caminó. No tenemos que estar en las páginas, pero tenemos que seguir apoyando a aquellos que abrieron puertas y fueron pioneros aquí. Que Dios le bendiga y que siga todo hacia adelante. Y may this day be of blessings to all of us, because people like Lorenzo paved the way for people like me, myself, Councilman Ramos, and others to be who we are today. And this community will continue to grow. As it grows, we will grow. Hopefully my hair will grow. But anyway, that's part of time. But time was very important. And history cannot be forgotten. Thank you. Oh, let me bring up my colleague on the city council, Councilman Aníbal Ramos. He comes here every Monday or Tuesday. Every other Monday, okay. And he comes here. And I said, why you go every week? He says, I got to go every week. I said, okay. He has a lot of here, that's why. And mi colega, el concejal Aníbal Ramos, que también entra por esta puerta mucho. Ya no es banco, pero entra ahora a cortarse el pelo en blancos. El concejal Aníbal Ramos Jr.
Muchísimas gracias. Un aplauso para nuestro concejal Quintana, que es la persona que auspició esta dedicación, honrando uno de los grandes comerciantes aquí en la ciudad de Newark y una buena familia. Yo me recuerdo cuando estaban aquí en la esquina de Webster, en ese tiempo cobraban $5 por un recorte. Y quiero decir que si el concejal Quintana seguía viniendo aquí donde Blanco para recortarse, quizás tuviera mejor cabello en este día, más pelo. But I just want to say thank you to my colleague, Councilman Quintana, for this very important dedication, honoring a family that has left an incredible legacy within the city of Newark. When many people forgot about commercial corridors like Bloomfield Avenue, it was Señor Blanco and his sons and his family who continue to invest in this commercial corridor. And like them, we've been very blessed over the years to have had so many Latino businesses along Bloomfield Avenue and Broadway that have marketed this area as an area for patrons, for other individuals who need various services in our community. And at a time when sometimes our city officials forget about these corridors, is really the business community and entrepreneurs like El Señor Blanco who have kept these corridors thriving during some very, very difficult economic times. And I not only consider myself elected official who recognizes this, but I come here, like Councilman Quintana says, every other Monday for a haircut. Usually I catch Ray sweeping and he cuts my hair, then he runs upstairs and does God knows what. He answers the phone. But this shows you the kind of work ethic that the sons have and now the grandkids have. It all stemmed from the father. And his footprint was not easy. He came to the city like many other Cubans who had established their careers, their businesses in Cuba, and had to restart in a new place called the United States. And we're very fortunate in the city of Newark to have someone like Lorenzo Blanco commit himself to our city, to establish a business, to buy a number of properties along Bloomfield Avenue. And you fast forward so many years later, this family is still giving back. This family is still investing. And the people of the North Ward, people of the city of Newark are better because we met and we knew Lorenzo Blanco. And his legacy continues today with the family that moves this business forward. I know Ray talks so much about his son and how proud he is of him. And I could assure you that Lorenzo is smiling upon us today as we honor his legacy. But more importantly, we honor a community that has never forgotten about the city of Newark. Congratulations. May God bless you and keep on keeping on. Thank you.
Thank you. And, it takes partners in the city council you need 5 votes. Estamos siempre 5 votos. And let me bring up another council, my 2 colleagues. I'll bring up the Councilwoman Louise Roundtree for remarks, and then Councilman Gonzalez.
Buenas tardes. All right, y'all need to make some noise because we're celebrating something great. Put your hands together for the council colleagues. But legacy. Say it with me, legacy. Say it loud, legacy. Because of Lorenzo R. Blanco's commitment. In 1929, a beautiful baby boy was born in Cuba. How about that? But who knew that in 1972, Newark would be blessed? And then in 2023, the legacy continues. It continues through the 2 sons. It continues through the grandson. It continues through the grandchildren. And legacy is important because when someone has cut somebody's hair for 70 years, probably some people didn't even pay. Y'all can laugh, it's okay. Because he gave, regardless, he committed himself to the people. He committed himself to the community. And so Cuba should be rejoicing right now because Newark truly is. Are we rejoicing that there's going to be a Lorenzo R. Blanco Boulevard? I stand with not just the mayor of this city, Mayor Baraka, but I stand with Louis A. Quintana, who stepped out on faith to do something important, just as he stated. We just don't do street dedications because we got streets to just dedicate. Someone has had to have made a difference in their community. And I'm just as excited as the family is that we're doing this, because when you ride up Bloomfield Avenue and you take a look on this corner, we're not going to just worry about Webster right now. That was a beginning. But we know that Senor Lorenzo R. Blanco is watching from heaven with the ancestors, rejoicing at the children carrying on the seed that he planted, and they're nurturing it. Come on and let's make some noise here on the corner of Bloomfield Avenue, thanking the family and thanking all that's here today to celebrate this street dedication called Lorenzo R. Blanco Boulevard. God bless you.
my other colleague on the council. You know, we've been busy this weekend. You know, Councilman Gonzalez and Ramos and we were busy naming other streets. But Carlos, thank you for those 2 police officers that were named streets after. They're not with us, but it's not about just a merchant. It's about the whole community. Streets are not just for merchants. It's for everyone who does good in our city. Good citizens that do well. Councilman Gonzalez.
Muchas gracias, Luis. Un placer y un privilegio poder compartir esta tarde con ustedes. Voy a ser extremadamente breve porque el sol está caliente. Nunca tuve el placer ni la oportunidad de recortarme con el señor Blanco porque yo me levanto como a las 8 de la mañana y aquí había que estar a las 4 de la mañana para recortarse con él. Así que nunca tuve la oportunidad porque no podía levantarme tan temprano. Pero entiendo, digamos, el concejal Ramos venía aquí a las 4 de la mañana a recordarse. Aquí había un señor que acabo de hablar con él, venían a las 4 de la mañana, se iban a fiestar el viernes y regresaban aquí a las 4 de la mañana para recordarse con el señor Blanco, porque así era que si venías a las 6 de la mañana ya habían 10 o 12 personas antes que tú y entonces ya no tenías la oportunidad de disfrutar el sábado para prepararte para fiestar el sábado por la noche, ya ibas con un recortito, clean. Así que el señor Blanco fue una institución aquí en la ciudad de Newark. Como institución dejó un legado que son los hijos y los hijos de los hijos, o sea, los nietos del señor Blanco. Nosotros hoy estamos celebrando ese legado que el señor Blanco nos dejó a la ciudad de Newark. No solamente en edificios, los edificios son perecederos, pero en la familia que él creó en este pueblo y el ejemplo que él le dio a todos los ciudadanos de esta ciudad. Muchas gracias y que Dios los bendiga.
Oh, we're blessed today. We have a councilman from the South Ward. El representante del Barrio Azul está aquí con nosotros. Councilman, you want to say a few words? Councilman Patrick Council. This is not away from home. This is not too far from the South Ward, right?
Not too far. It's never too far. Good afternoon, everybody. Just first and foremost to this Blanco family and to all of our council colleagues, Councilman Quintana, it is very important for us to realize while we're here today, never take for granted generations, never take for granted generational wealth, never take for granted family, never take for granted communication and coming together at a time when some of it wasn't popular to be business owners. Sometimes it wasn't popular to be able to set up and establish a business and try to organize things around your family that ultimately they would be the beneficiaries of. And so we need to use this moment as a teachable moment that we can all grow and learn from it. And more importantly, that we can begin to come together and organize up and down these corridors, recognizing the reason for business, for family, and for us to continue to work together to be the brightest and the best city in this nation. And so again, on behalf of the entire municipal council, as Councilman Quintana has put this, and to more importantly, to this Blanco family and to generations of Blancos to come, that will recognize that when you come by this boulevard on Bloomfield Avenue and Broadway, that you'll understand what it meant to be a part of this family. God bless you.
Now the time has come for the family, the two brothers who will address you today again. And, you know, this family, come on, they're the two brothers, they're committed. When they came up with this idea of having a school here, that was brilliant. Because a community without being, if you don't teach a community, then you don't have a community really that grows. And they have made it grown here with their teaching for men and women. It's not just a barbershop. It's for everybody. UNICEF, for everyone to get a haircut and learn about cutting hair. You don't have to go, years ago you would have to go out of town to learn how to get a haircut, how to cut hair. Now you just come on Broomfield Avenue and you come and learn how to cut hair and then make some money, real money. She's laughing because she wants to make real money. I know that. I see your hands. Gentlemen.
We want to thank Luis Quintana, and his office, Councilman Aníbal Ramos, and the other council members, thank you very much. This is a great event, great dedication to my father. I'd like to say a couple of words here. I'm going to say it in English, and then my brother's going to read it in Spanish. My father, Lorenzo Blanco, was born in Cuba in August 1929. By the age of 17, he was cutting hair and proceeded to be a barber for the next 70 years. In Cuba, he was not only a barber, but an entrepreneur whose business endeavor included buying and selling cattle. In 1971, he was able to leave Cuba with his family, his wife, and 2 young boys, leaving behind his house, business, 52 head of cattle, and a country that he loved. When he first came to this country, he worked 3 jobs to support his family. In 1972, he founded Blanco's International Cuts here in Newark. He worked relentlessly and never believed in taking a vacation. He supported his family and ensured his sons had an education by putting them through college. Both sons ultimately graduated from Kent University. In 1984, he needed a car loan and went to this bank to ask for a loan. The bank declined him. He then closed his account and went to another bank to secure a loan. In 1995, he came back to the same bank that denied him the car loan and purchased with his family the building located at 1 Bloomfield Avenue. This is... Thank you. This is the same corner where Lorenzo R. Blanco is having the honorary street naming ceremony. Now, as the owner of the building, he and his 2 boys, his 2 sons, converted the first floor into a barber shop, Blanco's International Cuts. His sons continue his dream by opening on the 2nd floor a barber and beauty school, Blanco's Barber and Beauty Academy. Anyone who knew Lorenzo R. Blanco knew what a great person he was. He was a man who always had a smile on his face, a man who loved his family and believed in you relentlessly pursuing your dream. His family values and belief live on with his 2 sons and 2 daughter-in-laws and 5 grandchildren. The commemoration forever cements Lorenzo R. Blanco folklore, and it's a testament to the American dream. Thank you all for coming. And thank you. Thank you, Luis Quintana, Arriba Ramos. Yes, we are triplets. The other one is home. The other one is the one that has hair, so we keep him home. My brother has spoken English, and I'm going to speak Spanish. I'm going to read it in Spanish. And gracias a ustedes, a Luis Quintana, Aníbal Ramos, los otros concejales. Thank you so much. Gracias a ustedes. Gracias a todos por venir. Muchas de las personas que están aquí conocían a mi papá y saben la gran persona que era él, y por eso que están aquí, para reconocer uno de los logros de él. Este es otro logro que él hizo, un logro desde el más allá, que eso es increíble. ¿Okay? Poca gente hace eso, hacer logros del más allá. Él hizo este logro y ahí ustedes lo van a ver, lo van a poner muy pronto, otro logro más, y vamos a seguir logrando con la ayuda de Dios. Entonces que vamos a leer la historia de Blanco aquí en español. Like I said already, my brother read this history, and I'm going to read it in Spanish now. Okay, so here it comes. Mi padre Lorenzo Blanco nació en Cuba en agosto del 1929. A la edad de 17 años ya cortaba pelo y procedió a ser barbero por los próximos 70 años. 70 años cortó pelo. Yo llevo cortando más de 40. En Cuba no solo era barbero, sino también empresario, cuyo negocio incluían la compra y venta de ganado. En 1971 pudo salir de Cuba con su esposa y sus 2 hijos pequeños, dejando atrás su casa, negocio y 51 cabezas de ganado en un país que amaba. Cuando vino por primera vez a este país, tenía 3 trabajos para mantener a su familia. En 1972 fundó Blancos International Cuts aquí en Newark. Era una barbería que estaba en la esquina de Webster, allá en la esquina esa. Trabajó sin descanso y nunca creyó en tomar unas vacaciones. Tomó vacaciones obligado por nosotros. Mantuvo a su familia y se aseguró de que sus hijos tuvieran una educación al enviarlos a la universidad. Ambos hijos finalmente se graduaron de Kent University. En 1984 necesitaba un carro nuevo y fue al banco para pedir un préstamo. Fue a este banco. Esto era un banco. Antes era banco, ahora es Blancos. El banco lo rechazó. Luego cerró su cuenta en ese banco. Le dijo, denme el dinero que tengo aquí, que yo voy a regresar un día de nuevo. Y fue a otro banco y el otro banco sí le dio el préstamo. En el 95 volvió al mismo banco que le negó el préstamo de carro para comprar y compró el edificio aquí en el 1 de Bloomfield Avenue. Sí que regresó, pero regresó como triunfador. ¿Ok? Nunca se puede uno rendir. Si te dicen que no, piensas de nuevo, no hay problema. Ahora, como dueño del edificio, con sus 2 hijos, convirtió el primer piso en una barbería, Blancos International Cuts. Sus hijos convirtieron su sueño, continuaron su sueño al abrir en el segundo piso una escuela de belleza, Blancos Barber and Beauty Academy. Cualquier persona que conocía a Lorenzo Blanco, mi papá, sabía la gran persona que era él. Siempre estaba alegre. Si quieren vivir mucho, tienen que estar alegres. Era una persona que siempre tenía una sonrisa en su cara. Un hombre que amaba a su familia. It's all about the family. Sus valores y creencias familiares viven con sus 2 hijos, los nietos, con las nueras. La conmemoración consolidada para siempre el folclore de Lorenzo Blanco en un testimonio del sueño americano. No podía leer porque el sol. Pero, ¿cómo quedó? Vamos a celebrar, vamos a gritar que viva Cuba Libre. Y la calle de Blanco para siempre. Gracias a todos. God bless America.
Let me bring up, gracias a ustedes, los hermanos, y gracias a ustedes por siempre estar unidos como hermanos, y eso es bonito, ¿no? Déjenme traerle aquí a Juan Rivera, que es el Register del condado. Esta calle es del condado. Bloomfield Avenue is a county road. And Juan, you're going to do a presentation on behalf of the county, right?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing? So, what we have here, right? First of all, I want to echo everything everyone else has said on behalf of Blanco and the Blanco family, because they've truly been iconic. They're an institution here, not only in the North Ward and the Central Ward, but in the city of Newark. But this is a resolution. I am not an Essex County Commissioner like Quintana said. I'm the Essex County Register, but on behalf of the Essex County Board of Commissioners, we have a resolution honoring Lorenzo R. Blanco on the occasion of the street dedication. So if we can have Raf and Where's Ray? Ray's running around? Okay. So we have the, hold on a second.
All right. All right, can we get the family as they come to line up over here so we could do the official unveiling? All right. Now,
Hi.
how you doing? Also, we want to recognize Josephine Garcia, who's here from Councilman Gonzalez, Juana Edmond. If not, tomorrow I won't hear it. Freddie, who's here representing Councilwoman and Council President MacGyver. Carmen Mosca, I already mentioned, and Carmen, our condolences. She lost her aunt today. Our condolences to you, Carmen, on the loss of your family. So, again, now let's bring the family, and Councilman Ramos, you're going to do the count-off. See, we're a family, so we do a count. One does the count-off. He's going to do the count-off.
All right, are we ready?
Everybody grab a piece of the rope.
All family members.
All right, everybody, help me count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, councilmen, members of the council. Renee, can I have the sign? Thank you. All right. This is, we're going to have another one. We're going to make 2 more, because one for you, one for your brother, and one for the business. This is on behalf of us. Council members? This is a resolution, too, that I will turn over to Councilman Ramos. And this is a resolution, a photographer. This is a resolution that in the archives of city government, it will be on the records that this is a street dedication and official, and will be a document that is perceived in the archives of city government, letting know that this took place today. Councilman Ramos, you want to read the resolution? You're good. Okay. So we're a team, so and we say yes or no, but you know we talk to each other. So this is what the family. Thank you to the wives, your children, and thank you again. And may Blanco look down on us, as Councilman Ramos said before, and give us his blessing too. Thank you, Father. You want to come up here too, because we need you and we need God too.
That's right.
We can't leave you outside.
That's right, Father Marcus.
My father.
Father Marcus.
Father Marcus. All right. Lieutenant Santiago, you want a haircut too? Get in line. Gracias a ustedes. Norna, you want to say something? You want to sing? No. I know Norna from Barrington High School.
We have refreshments inside, so we're all going to go in there very soon. Tenemos comida, algo para ustedes aquí adentro. Vamos a entrar pronto para ustedes.